Hi, I'm Gemma. Today we're going to be talking about posture, probably one of the things that physios are most known for. It's all about your spinal curves, really. That's one of the best starting points to think about. If you think about looking at your pelvis, we've got the bony bit that we see, that we can feel, and the dimply bit at the back that we would see on other people. And if you think of this as a bucket, it's important to keep it fairly level. Because once that is in a good position, in that level position, the curves that come off that are maintained. So if we end up with a pelvis that's too far forwards, we can end up with a back that's too curvy. Similarly, going the other way can end up with a back that's too flat. So both of those positions can produce problems, obviously not always, but they can contribute to that. So the thing to think about is, how do we get this pelvic neutral? If you want to have a lie on your back for me for a sec. So bending up those knees, fantastic. So what we're going to do is just rock your pelvis backwards and forwards until you find a halfway house between those 2 points. That's great. And then what you're looking for is not for your back to be completely flat to the floor, but just for that to be resting gently there. Okay, now what I want you to do is not squeeze your washboard, okay, but just think more about squeezing your waterwork, so much lower, deeper muscles. Okay, ease that off a bit. That's lovely. And just trying again, just trying to squeeze those waterworks muscles. Take care not to flatten your back down when you're doing that. So in order to achieve those 2 points within your pelvis, to try and get that neutral position, it's really important that you rock it backwards and forwards and just keeping it there. That's lovely. Can you feel that that's halfway between those 2 points? Yeah. So if you were to put your own hands on there, you'd be able to feel that neither one point is too far up or down compared with the other. Yeah. Some of the key things to remember are thinking of a piece of string pulling you upright to just keep those curves in a good position. So when you're doing the washing up or sitting on a sofa or at work, even driving in your car or pushing a pram, whatever you're doing, think about that piece of string pulling you up by the crown of your head, and that helps to get those curves into a good position and activates that core stability muscle. So how we sit is obviously really important, not just for sofas and work and everything else, but just the whole of life. We need to be able to sit and sit well and know how to achieve that. So the key thing to remember here is making sure that that pelvis is in a good position. So you're sitting like with the bony bit and the dimply bit level. So sitting in that position there just keeps that pelvis in that neutral position, and also encourages all your spinal curves to be in a good place too. In order to make sure that your chair has got enough support, you may need to put some cushions behind you if it's on a sofa to offer that right support if you're on a sofa or something, or in your car. Okay.